Hey everyone! As you may already know, one of the big themes of my channel has been pointing out ways you can save money as a gamer. The majority of my Let's Be Frank videos gauge value against a purchase price to help you show how far your money's gonna go. Well, that process might be getting a little harder for me soon enough, but I'll explain why this is great news for you as a gamer. There's a few current resources I want to point out to help my subscribers that want to be a bit more frugal, and I'm going to go over some of the tricks that I've used. In this video, I'm going to cover bundles, subscription options, and lastly, a very cheap way to access a huge library of current games. The first thing we're going to explore is the Humble Bundle. This is a website that allows you to purchase various bundles of software, mostly games, and you can choose the final price based on a tiered system of unlocks. This system has changed a lot over the years, and some bundles are relatively better than others, but it's worth checking out from time to time. You never know what you're going to find. A huge selling point of the Humble Bundle purchases is that a portion that you typically decide on will actually go to charity. They also have an option called Humble Choice, which is a month-to-month payment. It works a little bit differently. Every month, if you're a member, you'll be provided a list with around a dozen somewhat decent games, and usually in that list you'll find one or two that are much more current and would be relatively expensive to outright purchase. From that list, you can choose a number of different games to permanently unlock, and you'll typically unlock a key through Steam. Also, if you do go the route of the Humble Choice plan, there's no rush to make those choices immediately. They'll wait around until you're ready. However, there are two big points I want to make sure that you know. First, if you want to gift away a duplicate key, it's possible, but you want to send the activation key code itself to your friend. You won't just be able to send it through Steam, like a gift. And you don't want to use that key for a game you already own, it'll just waste it. The second point I wanted to cover with Humble Choice is that it also gives you an additional 10% discount on the price that you would typically pay for something like Steam. So if you do want that brand new $60 plus game from a AAA company, you have the option of spending a little bit less and getting the key for a service that you're most familiar with. But before you run off, there's an emerging set of services that might be able to keep your game library current at even less of a cost. There's a link in the description for a new site I just came across. It's called dontbuy.games. They have the intent of keeping track of these subscription-based services that allow you access to a game license as long as you're subscribed. It's like Netflix for games. First, I'm glad somebody out there is already tracking this stuff because I certainly wouldn't be able to keep up. I also don't have all of the individual subscriptions personally, so I'm not going to be able to compare or comment on each, but I do have the Microsoft service, so I'll speak on that pretty briefly. Over the years, many have tried and failed to topple Steam as the most popular digital game store out there. But what I'm seeing from Microsoft recently is the first time I feel like someone might actually have a shot. Right now, you can try it out for $1, and you have a ton of current popular games that you immediately can download and play. This is a $10 a month service after the intro period, so I imagine if you cancel you lose game access, but this is potentially one of the most frugal ways to game legally that I have ever seen. I would warn gamers about relying on subscription services alone though, as what we've seen happen in the space of subscriptions on TV and movies can absolutely happen again in the gaming space, if this becomes our new normal. What we would start to see is companies competing against each other for licensing as different options emerge, and eventually it'll come down to exclusive content in all likelihood. In that space, it seems safest to use something like Microsoft for now because of the deals they already maintain with a majority of publishers, as well as the exclusive deals they already have in place. So keep in mind, everything right now is new and fresh. There's an impressive library to help ensure you're impressed by the service and you want to continue. It looks like a great deal to take advantage, at least for now. Even if it is a little bit annoying sometimes to use a variety of game library stores and programs. Last thing I wanted to add is that I've set up a brand new Discord server, and the link for that is also in the description below. Everyone's welcome to join if you want to be part of a growing community. If you know of any other deals worth mentioning or topics you'd like to see me cover, feel free to leave me a comment here, or maybe I'll even see you in the Discord. I appreciate you spending a few minutes with me today. Thanks for watching.